So, pleasant afternoon to everyone. So, I am the last reporter, which is I will be discussing about assessment prerequisites, tools, mechanisms, structures, and support for partners. So, assessment tools, the BLG, SLG, PMD, or the Bureau of Local Government Supervision, Local Governance Performance Management Division, shall provide prescribed forms and supported guidelines to facilities data capture, certifications, and documentation. So as a current issuance for this shall be circulated to all regional offices as deemed necessary. So meaning the Bureau of Local Government Supervision, Local Governance Performance Management Division will provide standardized form, checklists or templates or guidelines to ensure that all LGUs are well uniform, accurate, and reliable way of collecting data, preparing certifications, or submit documentation for SGLG assessment. So after the LGU submit form, the DILG Original Assessment Team or the ARAC or RATA verify the accuracy of documents through this new and on-site validation. So for example, when a local government, for example, shares how funds are spent, listen the community before making projects, and also deliver service training to ensure fair, transparent, and accountability. And then next, which is the operational platform, it is an online tool to enter data, storage, communication, and validation of LGU performance. So first, which is the LGU PMS or the Local Governance Permission Management Supervision, shall serve as the SGLG's platform for online data entry and wave report. So meaning the Local Governance Performance Management Supervision, which is it is the main platform whether the LGU's input data or generate reports. Next, which is the Local Government Performance Management Supervision, cell of good local governance, Google Drive shall be the storage facility of all documents and the databases related to the LGU assessment and monitoring of activities. So meaning all supporting documents and all supporting documents of LGU are uploaded all to the SGLG Google Drive to easily accessed by the DILG assessors. Next, which is the ML and social media use, shall be maintained to expedite coordination of activities. So meaning the use of through ML and social media, which is faster and better communication and coordination among the LGU, regional offices, and DILG. Next, which is the online platform, shall facilitate meetings, data gathering, and verification if on-site thesis and validation are not visible. For example, if the validators cannot travel due to weather or something, ang DILG mag-conduct sila Zoom meeting, which is whether the LGUs present their documents on screen. And next, which is to make the evaluation organized, this is the government areas in government agencies that as under the technical working group or TWG heads by SGLG, which means each agency is responsible for monitoring, evaluating, and assessed by the LGU specific area in the governance, which is the financial administration, which is guided by the Department of Finance, which is to ensure that the LGUs manage funds properly. And then the disaster preparedness, which is responsible agencies for this, which is the Office of Civil Defense, which is to assess if LGUs are ready for disaster or any mga calamities like mga earthquakes or mga typhoons if naabot sila mga evacuation centers sa ilang area. And then social protection and sensitivity programs, of course, it will be guided by the DSWD to check if the LGU provides well for programs for the vulnerable groups like for elderly and PWD. And next, which is health compliance and responsiveness, of course, it will be guided by the Department of Health to monitor the LGUs if they provide quality healthcare services and facilities. And the next one, which is the programs for sustainable education, it will be assisted by the Department of Education or the DepEd, which is to ensure LGU support quality education, which provide facilities and assist public schools. And next one, which is the business readiness and competitiveness, assessed by the DILG, Bureau of Local Government Division, and Department of Trade and Industry, which is evaluated on how easy it is business to start start grow in a municipality, like streamline business permit processing. And also the safety, peace, and order. It will be monitoring by the BILG, Bureau of Local Government Supervision, which is to ensure that LGUs maintain and build active support to police and mga barangay tanod in a specific area for the safety of everyone. And also environmental management, it will be guided in art, tourism, heritage, development, culture, and arts. It will be monitoring by the Department of Tourism. Youth development, it will be guided the National Youth Commission and DILG National Barangay Operation Offices. The next one is all DILG regional and field offices, DILG RO, and BARM or Dambang Samoro Autonomous Region and Muslim in Mindanao Ministry of Local Government and its field offices are primarily involved in regional implementation together with members of Council, Good Local Governance, the national government organizations, civil society organizations, local research institutions, and other partner national government agencies, which means that the implementation of SGLG or the set of good local governance, which is it being led by the DILG and regional office to ensure or with the collaboration of good local governance, mga NGOs, civil service organization, mga local research institute, and other partner national government agencies to ensure fair, transparent, and credibility. And the next one, as you all can see, this is the DILG Memorandum Circular in the year of 2024, which is all about the 2024 Cell of Good Local Governance, pagkilala sa katapatan at kahusayan ng pamalaang lokal. It is issued on May 3, 2024. So it recognizes that LGUs shows excellence, transparency, and effective delivery. The next one, which is the Bureau of Local Government Supervision, Local Governance Performance Management Division, or the BLG SLG PMD, shall serve as the overall lead in the implementation of the program, and all concerned DILG Central Office, bureaus, and services shall likewise provide the necessary technical, administrative, and logistical support for the successful implementation of the SGLG. So meaning the Bureau of Local Government Supervision, Local Governance Performance Management Division is the main office responsible for implementing or leading the SGLG program by providing LGUs assessment tools or guidelines and other DILG central office bureaus as providing help to support by releasing funds to orientation, to training and orientation to the local officials, which is and also their assessment to assess. So this DILG, their documents of the LGUs will be submitted to online. And also, this shows that the national offices work together so that LG can properly comply and succeed in the SGLG assessment. So next one, which is the SGLG Incentive Fund, which is the cash award with a special account in the national budget. So this is the SGLG Incentive Fund, which is mga eligible project or mga qualified project na it will benefit the community. So if the LGUs pass the SGLG assessment, so they can receive SGLG Incentive Fund or mga financial grants that can be used for projects contributing to development, economic growth, and disaster resilience. So these funds are not for any random expenses. It must be spent on specific projects na align sa national priorities. First project, which is the attainment of sustainable development goals, this includes people welfare and basic services, like for example, building a school, rural health units, and health center, housing, and settlements. The next one is stimulating local economic development that boosts people welfare, that boosts the local economy and make more services efficient. For example, constructing local roads and bridges, automation and permits and license. The next one, which is building resilient communities, that this project that prefers the communities against the disaster or non-climate change, like for example, mga flood control project, drainage, or mga evacuation center, etc. And the next one, which is the the LGUs can use the fund to improve waste collection, segregation, recycling, and disposal. By example, by purchasing a solid waste management, like a garbage truck, and building MRF for the cleanliness of the surroundings. And the next one, which is furthering transparency and accountability. So where LGUs might ensure the governance is open, honest, and accessible to the people, like developing and maintaining official LGU websites that post budgets, mga project of reports, and also mga equipment to support financial tracking and mga reporting system. So this, in the Philippines, this is the comprehensive coverage of SGLG that shall cover 41 provinces, 96 cities, 577 municipalities, and a total of 700 local government units, 714. So according to the DILG, LGU set history with 714 awardees of the year of 2024 SGLG plan. So here is the list or breakdown of 2024 SGLG awardees. The Region 1, which is 3 provinces awardees, 6 in cities, 74 in municipalities, the total of 83. And the Region 2 will be 3 in provinces, 4 in cities, 54 in municipalities, the total of 61. The Region 3, there are 5 in province, there are 14 in cities, there are 87 in municipalities, the total of 106. Region 4, which is 2 in province, cities 14, in municipality 32, the total of 48. The Region 5, which is 4 in province, 6 in cities, 19 in municipality, the total of 29. The Region 6, 5 in province, 13 in cities, 44 in municipalities, the total of 62. Region 7, wala sa province, there are 2 in cities and 21 in municipality, the total of 23. Region 8, there are 3 in province, there are 5 in cities and 45 in municipalities, the total of 53. And then the Region 9, wala sa province, there are 2 in cities and there are 20 in municipalities, the total of 22. And Region 10, there are 3 in province, there are 3 in cities, and there are 42 in municipalities, the total of 48. Region 11, Region 12, there are 4 in province, there are 4 in cities, and there are 20 in municipalities, the total of 28. Region 13, there are 3 in province, there are 2 in cities, there are 19 in municipalities, the total of 24. And the CER, there are 2 in province, there are 1 in cities, there are 30 in municipalities, the total of 33. And in Mimaropa, there are 1 in province, 0 in cities, 16 in municipalities, the total of 17. And the NCR, 0 in province, 14 in cities, 0 in municipalities, the total of 14. The Farm, 1 in province, 1 in cities, 27 in municipalities, the total of 29. So the overall, 41 in province, 96 in cities, and 577 in municipalities, the total 740 LGUs that awarded in 2024. So this indicated that overall, 41.42% of the Philippines, 714 province, cities, and municipalities achieved the distinction. So this is the result, the SGLG, the year of 2024 assessment, which is the regional assessment. Only 21 LGUs were recommended. The national validation, only 18 LGUs were validated. And the passers, which is 17 LGUs only. And the next one, which is the significance of SGLG. First, it promotes transparency and accountability. So through SGLG, they encourage LGUs to be open in their governance, to process such as mga budgeting, mga project implementation, and use of public funds. And being transparent allows citizens to see how resources are managed, and while accountable ensures that leaders are answerable for their actions. And the second one, which is SGLG importance to improve public service delivery, which LGUs that aim to achieve SGLG must upgrade the quality and efficiency of their service. This means faster, better, and more reliable delivery of programs in areas like health, education, disaster preparedness, and business support. And the third one, which is to build public trust. So when the people see their local government performing well and meeting high standards set by SGLG, the people trust and confidence in their leaders. So, for example, in that particular area, when the residents recognize the positive impact of SGLG, which leading people to support future programs and actively participate in the community projects. And the last one, which is it provides incentive for development projects. So as I said earlier, so when the LGUs pass the SGLG assessment, they can receive or SGLG funds or financial grants for that can be used to implement development projects that benefits the community. And the last one, which is encourage disaster preparedness and resilience, that it will motivates local government to strengthen their readiness and ability to respond and recover from disasters such as typhoons, mga floods, or mga earthquakes, or any mga calamities. And here are the references